Turkish, calm down. It's still too early. Is it early now? It very well might be, but they ain't sharks. I'm seeing a lot of alternatives in the comment section, and we're going to get into all of that. But Manchester City have been held again. And I say held, I mean, that's putting it nicely. Have whittled away to a draw again. 3 games played in 2026. 3 draws. We have a massive chance tomorrow to make it 8 points, not just on City, but on Aston Villa too, who drew against Crystal Palace. If you believe they're in the race, if the race starts now, I'm still, lying on that whole February, March. That's when the race really starts. And whether someone's there with us or not, we will eat regardless come May. But I'm just glad that the Sharks, I mean, it's not what it was 2 years ago. The Sharks came back out to play before getting put in a can and on Tesco and Sainsbury's shelves across the UK. Because it wouldn't have been as sweet if Man City didn't get involved at some point, didn't get knocked out of it at some point. And we have a massive chance because, listen, the Premier League title isn't won in January, but mentally, what we can do tomorrow to Manchester City, a team that once wore sharks, once could smell blood, not this season. I smelt dinner. We smelt dinner. You could see that. Our results, grinding out performances, getting wins, knocking back that whole resurgence from City prior to Christmas, prior to New Year's. But we built that lead back. We've built that lead back. 1.4K in the building. Like, hype, subscribe, people. Usually I do a reaction, but I also thought I ain't gone live in a little while. I've got a bit of time. I've got time tonight. So why not make it a little hour and a half, maybe? We'll see how it goes. Talk to the community. Get your thoughts too. Because I've felt like it's coming since... You lot know better than I do. When did I say we ain't seeing second again? What game was it? What game was I flipping on the mob? Telling Tobes, telling Matisse, telling Grizz, they know what's coming. That was the game I knew what was coming, what is coming, what we will see come May. But yeah, big up the community, man. I ain't gone live in a little while, already 1.5K in the building. Probably because of the results. And I say results because, again, Chelsea, they've done what they needed to do for us anyway. Until the next one, who gives a shit? Man United held to a draw. I mean, I couldn't care less what they're doing and what they're not doing at this moment in time. Liverpool, tomorrow, we'll find out their fate, but it could be another big 6. It should be another big 6 where, if asked, put your hand up if you won in game week 21. The only person that we put in his hand up is moi. Yeah, 3 times in a row, 2026. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Like the video, people. Let's get to 1,000 likes. I'm going to get into the super chats. I'm going to get into all of that. But part of my confidence this season, because people haven't seen me like this, right? But you lot have to understand, I'm either all out in terms of believing or I'm all in terms of believing. And this is the first season I've believed truly going into the season that we'll do it, that we can do it. And I've gone all in. Unusual to some. But by now, 21 games in, I'm sure, you've become a lot more familiar with it. I'm all in or all out. And this is the first time you're seeing me all in. And look at what we're doing. Look at what we're producing. And I say that like we played tonight. But we know, I know what's coming tomorrow. What must come tomorrow. And I'm glad Arteta mentioned something along those lines in the press conference, that we got something for them. Because we should have something for them. Regardless of what happened today with City Brighton. Even if City went and nicked it at the end, Shirky or Haaland, burying one of those chances they had. Because I was watching. I was watching. I will watch until there's no longer a need to watch. Then I won't waste my time. Why would I? Why would you? But for now, we watch. Because, I still think looking at Man City's next 4 games, 3 of them being Man United away, Tottenham away, Liverpool away. like I said on the Big Six, in the next 4, 5, 6 weeks, the title, like it says in the title of the video, the Premier League title should be ours. It should be ours. It should be ours. Keep calm and win. Big up the community. Big up the mods. Beige and Guna in the building. Come on. Come on. Let me not forget it's alive. Let me engage. Because, you know, it's been a little while. A one-on-one like this. I know I did one recently, Loose Cannons, but that's a bit different. This is us, me, you, you, me. We must. I'm seeing a lot of we must. And bang on, we must. Like I said before, whatever Man City produced tonight, we had enough motivation. They beat us earlier on in the season. We haven't fully turned the tide in the season. We should have done it because City are not doing it. They went and done it. And now they went, you know, they went and essentially bottled it early on, Liverpool, in terms of any sort of defense of their league title. And then it was Chelsea that came into it. The Chelsea era, the 2 weeks they thought they were in it, that was cute. That's going to be remembered across the ages. A cute little 2 weeks. Like, it was like, oh, you know, when we look back on it, we're going to be like, oh, wasn't that 2 weeks cute? You lot thought you was in the title race. That 1-1 win. Yeah. Yeah, I'll remember it anyway. And then it's Man City. And then it's Manchester City. Steve's in Dubai. 3 Ds and he's in Dubai. Make that 4 Ds. Don't make it 4 Ds though. Man United away next in the Premier League. Don't make it 4 Ds, because all that 4 in a row, it flips right round. 4 in a row takes on a new meaning. And that meaning better not be 4 Ds in a row. That's for sure, because that's a nasty meaning. From something so beautiful to something so nasty, so crude, disgusting. 4 Ds in a row. Ouch. Ouch. Don't even want 1. But 4? Good luck. Good luck. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. Hey, big up the community. 2.4K. What you lot doing here? It's late as well. Hey, where you lot tuning in from? It must be more UK, Europe based, because 2.4K in the building, nearly 11 p.m. On a weeknight, you know, unless it's Big Six. I get it with Big Six, but quadruple Ds, quad Ds. It's all mad. Formidable Ds. for mid Ds? Don't worry, man. The slander names are coming, man. Finally, the slander names for Man City can come, because for them, they were the final boss in this whole thing. Regardless of Liverpool winning it last year, you look at Man City's record over the last 7, 8, 9, 10 years, creme de la creme. You can only hope and wish and pray that your club can go and produce what they managed to produce. So they were the final boss of this thing. I get why Steve's been the way he's been over the years. So would I. Give me 1. I'm going to be screaming 1 in a row. Forget 4 in a row. I'm starving. So I understand people. I get it with Steve. But also with Steve, with Man City, let it come to 2 years without a title. Let it come back round. If we go and win this, like we should go and win this, I'm saying if, when. Doesn't that make it City and United the longest serving Big Six teams to win a trophy all of a sudden? Manchester is blue. Not in that way, in the other way. Could be blue, under the weather. Not feeling too good. But yeah, I'll let you lot battle it out anyway. I'll let you lot battle it out. It's all mad. It's all mad. We're going to win the league, people. We're going to win the league at a canter as well. We're just going to moonwalk it. We're going to go and moonwalk this league. Who would have thought it? After 20 years, we've come and MJ'd it. We've come and MJ'd this Premier League. How? No attack. We ain't got a player over 5 goals. But we're moonwalking in January. Like, come on. No moon boots, just floating backwards to a Premier League, you know. And don't, people, let me let you lot know now, right now, what's coming next, or what the attempt will be. And when it's an attempt on Arsenal, it's an attempt on all angles. All you know, all forces are joining, whether it's City, Liverpool, United. And I say Liverpool, I mean, Grizz is a disgusting man. It's a disgusting man. Because I ain't got no real big qualms with Liverpool. But he disgusts me. Big him up, but he disgusts me. but it'd be from all angles. It's gonna be, it's yours to lose now. Don't bottle it, and they're gonna try and make that run for however long they can make that run for until they know that there ain't no bottles. There ain't no bottles. So yeah, that'll be the next one, people. Don't bottle it. Don't bottle it. Oh, it's your first one in 20 years. Calm down. It's your first one in 20 years. Calm down. And then European heritage. That one comes in from the Chelsea fan. European heritage. Matisse, Liam, whoever. That one will come in. You ain't won in Europe yet. You know what we're gonna get. But just take it, because once we lift that trophy, you see the faces. You see when I go to Manchester and I collect that Premier, there's 5 bills on the line. I'll take that 5 bills. That's nice. That's a sweetener. You know, holiday somewhere, spending money, calm. I'll enjoy it very much so. But that Premier League title, I've ordered the red ribbons already. To be honest, they should have been here today. But the red ribbons are on their way, because I'm going to leave the blue ones for Steve. Because if they win it back, then I'll kindly just pass that back. But the reality is, you see that moment? That's the moment, people. That's the moment that it will feel like all of this has been worth it. The reality is, all of this, we have to delete some of it for it to be worth it, because these owners really dragged us through the mud. You know, they really dragged us through the mud. I've had multiple showers since, and I still feel muddy because of what they've done over those years. But I'll see you when you get there. I'll see you when you get there. Pep broken. What's he saying? What's he saying in the press conference? This they're talking to Maresca. To best, I think Maresca might be their next manager. I think that's why he was so calm in saying, Chelsea, allow me, man. Before you don't make me look any more stupid, let me leave this place and just call it a day, because, you know, I'm still showing interest. There's interest around me. I think they might go get Maresca or company or whoever. But you see what Pep produced for them? That era's over. That era is over. It's over. Pep's are great at the game. It's like when Sir Alex left Man United. What did people think was going to happen? I didn't think that was going to happen. But I expected there to be somewhat of a drop-off. It's just you expect such a juggernaut to find their feet. But proof's in the pudding. Juggernaut or not, modern day business on one hand, football club on the other. Luckily, Man City got owners that care more that it's a football club than it is a business. So I assume they go in the right. Look, Luis Enrique rejected a contract. Even he's probably on the cards. But as soon as I saw Ornstein break that Maresca news, whether people wanted to believe it or not, I thought, the Man City know that this time is up. This era is up. So maybe the quicker they move on now, the better for them. Maybe the transfers, you look at it, the majority haven't worked, people. Doku might have 4 banging weeks. But the reality is, for the hype, for the expectation, for the price tag, we've seen enough to know it hasn't worked. That Savinho, even less so. Multiple times less so. What kind of signing is that? In midfield, Calvin Phillips was a little while ago, but what's going on? You know, at some point it was going to catch up to them, and it's caught up to them. You can't get it wrong in abundance in the manner they have got it wrong in, with the window and replacing some of their legends over there. So, you know, it was up to us to make sure we keep on propelling ourselves and finally being where I am now, where we expect to be come May, because the expectation is we win this. When they say it's ours to lose, that is the truth. That is not what to dwell on. What to dwell on is what the hell is going on. Why we're moonwalking this league? You know why? Our attack is still not even in gear 2 yet. I'd say 3. It's definitely not touch 3, but we're moonwalking. It's all mad. Pick up the community. The super chat at 30. Let me just get into some of them now, Car. Yeah. I want to talk. John says, don't let Tobe see that picture of Thomas Frank drinking out of the Arsenal Cup before their game today. Was that real? Yeah. Was that real? Is that because we played them the other day? And is it? I don't know. Either way. Big up Thomas Frank. Big him up. I've got no hard feelings towards him. If he says every competition, look where we are. We should be loud. Whatever happens, happens. Guna since 08. Fans like me have never seen us lift that beautiful trophy. Got to enjoy the ride. If we win tomorrow, come on, you Gunners. If we win tomorrow, a 3-game swing would be one more game swing away from me saying it's wrapped, because a 4-game swing going into February, a 4-game swing, hasta la vista. Hasta la vista. What does that mean? I'm pretty sure. Who said that? Who said hasta la vista, baby? What movie is that from? No, man, but I remember they were saying bye. Yeah, I think. But big up, Ibby. Here's another one from Ibby. 17 games to go after tomorrow, so a long way. But the bigger the gap, the better by the time those last 8 games come around. Big up Turkish. True, but like I said, this point is crucial mentally. Do you show them chinks? Do you show them that you might have that soft center of old that might crumble a bit under expectation, under the pressure of everyone now saying you're going to go do it? Or do you show up and show that you've learned off of the past pain? Show up that you've learned off of the past mistakes, the past poor results and performances that cost us towards the end of seasons that looked oh so promising once upon a time. So for me, the next 4 or 5 games, we can win this league, regardless of how early it is, because mentally the checkout begins. They start planning for the future, whether it's the players or the manager or the ownership or whoever it is behind the scenes. Trust me on that. Liverpool are already planning for next season. They're just trying to, make sure they finish high as possible, get Champions League if possible, but really they're thinking about, next season and getting back on track. So for me, I understand, but I don't completely agree. I think we can win it in the next 4 or 5 weeks. Lee says, big up Turkish. Let's just stay grounded until the running. If we get, let's say, 12 points ahead by the end of Feb, then we can start going mad. Love for the love. It could be 12 points before mid-Feb, sorry. If my expectations go the way. And to be honest, this season, I mean, I've laid a lot on the line, people. I've laid a lot on the line, and it's going very well, to say the least. If this was to all crumble, then I am a finished man. Not a wanted man, I am a finished man. But I truly believe so. As Costa says, we need to slap Liverpool tomorrow. Big up Turkish. And if we don't, then the energy is going to be a bit different. I'm going to be very deflated, even with a draw. But, I expect the win. So let me just assume we do and see you tomorrow. We must, says H the Wizard. We have been through the heartbreaks enough now to manage the emotions. Come on, Arsenal, show you are the best. I agree. I completely agree. Show the pain that you've gone through and show that you've learned from that pain. Micah says, big up Turkish. As a United fan, it's been hell, but we'll see you at the top in a few years. Let me dream. Dream, brother. Dream. Who am I to stop others dreaming right now? Let me live. Pratisha says, big up Pratisha says, I'm traveling to London from South Africa for the first time ever to watch 2 home games in April and early May. And it could be the moment we win the league. Would be a dream come true all round. We must. It could be. Again, if what I expect to happen happens, then we'll be winning the league around that time in terms of mathematically. So fingers crossed it happens for you. But the reality is, I'm going to be honest, I want to win it at the Etihad. I want to win it at the Etihad. So however those stars need to align for that to happen, that's ideally what I want. And to be honest, you'll still get to see a club that are champions. So, we move. Callum says, is there going to be a mob for the City United game? I need Turkish, Saeed, Tobes and Matisse. There is going to be a mob for the City United, as there is for every Big Six clash. We've even included the Carabao Cup, Arsenal, Chelsea, and we will include FA Cup and Champions League if it happens. And maybe more. If you want to see more in terms of big games, maybe an Arsenal Real and so on, let us know. Let me know, comment section. But unfortunately, I won't be there for that. I say unfortunately, I'm going to be in New York. Big up everyone out in New York, by the way. I'm going to be at O'Hanlon's on Saturday for the Forest Arsenal game. So if you're in New York, if you're about, hit me up. Come link me there. I'll probably get there hour and a half before kickoff. But that's why I'm not going to be at the City United watch along. And nor is Saeed, because it's at Old Trafford. So he's going to be there. But we have got, I mean, he hadn't replied to my latest message, but Cam should be the representative there. So, regardless, it should be a good one. And regardless if the result goes the way I want it to go, then I'll be calling in. It'll be very early in the morning for us over there in New York, but I'll be calling in. So yeah, look out for it, people. My bro, I was 8 years old, says Screw Loose, the last time we won the league. All of my school days surrounded by dirty United fans. We have waited long enough for this. Long enough, my bro. Long enough. I had the pleasure of enjoying secondary school. Henri, doubles, invincible to end it all. I could only imagine what that pain's like. I'll be honest. And to be honest, you still, at least was in an era where you probably look back on the era then that comes up behind you and says, I feel sorry for you lot. But yeah, finally, finally. And Zekai's going to be 5 on the 28th of Jan. If we go win this league parade, 5 years old, he's going to feel it. Because I felt 5, 6 years old is when you truly start grasping it all and feeling it all. So, what a time to be alive. What a time to be a dad. Big up the dads. AT Football says, Turkish, I want to win this league by 10 plus, as you said on Loose Cannons. Do our business professionally and see what we can cook in the Champions League. 100%. If we're 15 clear going into that City game, we win the league at Etihad, I believe. Yeah. Let's add that to the list. It's insane, says Ricky. When Gabriel comes back, we look better in attack, not just defense. What a player. I wish our attack starts firing soon. 100%. Because it's like you've got the right bullets for the strap again. Because Gabriel, for those set pieces, it's hard to find a bullet better than that. So, yeah, let me stop talking about bullets before I get wiretapped to get off the back of that airport stuff. And yeah, I don't know YouTube's policies these days. Black Caesar says Semenyo will clearly improve the clearly improve the Man City. Semenyo will clearly improve them, and if they get Gehi, they could get back on track. That is why we need this gap now. Sorry, brother, I don't know what my eyes were doing there, but it was, yeah, I'm with you. It's up to them how they spend their money. I think even if they get Gehi, I think it's still not this season, brothers. Not this season. See you next season. TJ says, let's do our job tomorrow. It's not over till it's over. Facts. Big up Turkish, says Caleb. I'm a Liverpool fan. I'm kind of scared for tomorrow. Please go easy, sir. And shout out to my mother and pet dog. Brother, I don't know what's going on with you and LeBron, brother. Stringer Belen says, bro, I can already sense the new angle once we win it. The league was shit, 100%. Nobody challenged you, 100%. And it'll be used by the Teta outers too. Watch. I mean, I haven't heard much of that in recent times, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, that's exactly what you're going to hear from the Yops at the very least. Turkish, big up my G, says Stephen. We've come a long way. I'm still not confident. I'm turning 40 this year and I want this more than ever. Baba, you know better than me the fall off and what we've had to go through. Madness. Stringer Bell and adds. Also, I hope we can somewhat seal the league by March, early April, so that we can focus on the Champions League. What a time, Turkish. What a fucking time. We're finally, big time. Finally, brother. Finally, we're back to what we was meant to be moving into the Emirates all those years ago. Even when we wrap it up, Turkish, who in the squad gets legendary status and who gets cult hero status? This is a very good question. It's off the top of my head. It's hard, but okay. Cult hero. I'd say Raya becomes cult hero. I'd say with Timber, it's hard because I'm leaning towards cult hero, but yeah, I'm gonna say cult hero with Timber. Saliba and Gabriel, I think they go into the. Listen, our legends have won a lot of, but because of the weight, because of how far and how long it's taken us, I'd say Saliba, Gabriel enter the legend status. Left backs, no one enters anything. Midfield, I'd say Zubi. Yeah, not even cult hero for me. Unfortunately, that's just my opinion. Declan Rice, legend. Odegaard, can't say legend. Cult hero, captain. cult hero. Saka. Saka. It's one league title, but like, I've said legend for other players, so I'd say he falls more into that than he it is cult hero. That's for sure. And aside from, I mean, I think Trossard falls into cult hero as well, in my honest opinion. So yeah, that's just off the top of my head, though. I know people might be. Let me see the comments. Barking in the comments. Saka legend. Trossard legend. Yeah, it depends how you see like Will Tord and Carnu for Trossard. Do you get it? Like I'd understand if people said Will Tord and Carnu were legends. I'd understand that. Like I don't disagree, right? But then so are Henry and Bergkamp. And in terms of Henri Bergkamp, Wiltord Carnu, there's a big difference, right? So how then do you delve further into that difference? Or do you look at Wiltord and Carnu as cult heroes and that bar is set high, but then the legend status is the creme de la creme, let's say. But then I'm saying Saliba Gabriel, and then they'd be in with us Tony Adams, Sol Campbell, Kolo Toure. But I think defense is a bit different. Defense is a bit different. Marino kind of as well. I agree. Whoever said that. I missed the name. Fimo. I agree with that. Trossard and Marino are kind of like that. You know, the streets, the Arsenal streets won't forget Trossard and Marino if we go on to do what we should go on to do, right? The streets won't forget them. And for squad players going into the season, players that were on the cusp, on the fringe of things, I think that's already January. If we're saying that they've already produced enough output to have that long-lasting impact. Do you remember those games that Marino had to come on and score, or had to start and score in? Do you remember the game Trossard came off the bench to score, or started, and that is enough of those moments. ETA says, "What was in the water? Man City sharks? Nah, more like Man City tadpoles. Let's have it. Come on, come on, Caleb. You're moving mad again, Caleb. What's going on? How you getting this money and just flipping out in the live chat every single live stream from Big Six to here?" Jojo says it's important that we win this league this season, because if we don't, and when Guardiola leaves, everything we accomplish gets downplayed because Pep left. Brother, you're right. It would have, but brother, we're winning this league. We're winning this league. Met you at the Emirates, says Christian. Pre-season, we spoke. Line up. Gyökeres' first home game, had a feeling this year then. Top man, and big up how much chest you have shown. Big up, Christian, man. Unfortunately, Gyökeres hasn't worked out yet. I say yet. I mean, I don't think that yet might ever come, but fingers crossed. And at this moment in time, we're doing what we need to be doing without them. And by them, I mean Gyökeres and the rest of the attackers that still haven't had that impact. Kaj says, big up from Poland, Turkish. My wife is going to give birth to my son tomorrow. Hope we slap Liverpool the same day. What a beautiful day it is going to be. Kaj, congratulations, man. To you, the missus. I hope for a safe delivery. I hope your missus recovers well. And I wish you the best health, happiness. And I say happiness, but when that moment comes, you'll feel a sort of happiness that, nothing else can give you. So look forward to that, brother. Look forward to that. I often think about the few hours before I became a dad. I often think about those few hours, because those were the last few hours where, at that time, aside from obviously mum, sister, like family, right? Yeah. At that time, it was like, what I'm doing is, right now is more for me before it can be for anyone else. But then it comes, and everything you do is for him or her before it is for you and everyone else. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Like it is Arsenal. Listen, Cecil had his little one. Big up Cecil, when Arsenal smoked Tottenham. So I hope for you that we go smoke Liverpool. And yeah, that's a nice little record to have. Who's expecting a baby for the Arsenal City fixture? Let me know. We could do with another one landing on that date too. Jazz says, regardless what happens tomorrow, I'm looking at when City play Spurs and Liverpool start of February away. That for me will have a big say for me, as we both have crucial, tough games in Jan. You say beginning of Feb, and I'm with you there, but that's part of the next three games. 3 of the next 4 is Man United away, next in the Premier League. Spurs away, Liverpool away. So that's why I'm saying the next 4 or 5 weeks after that patch for them, after that patch for us, we'll see where we are. Turkish, who do you like more, Odegaard or Kuzula? I mean, you see this for me. I love Kuzula. Like Kuzula was special. And some men won't understand that because they'll look at stats. He didn't play much here and there, a couple full seasons, not much output. GA, oh my God. Kuzula was, yeah, special. I'm glad he won stuff with us and was important to it as well. That free kick in the final, for example. But in terms of what Cazorla was, Cazorla could have fit into any era of Arsenal, including our glory days, late 90s, early 2000s. He would have fit like a glove, like a glove. Red Square says, Arsenal are the biggest club in the world. I can only prove this if we win the league because the scenes would be like nothing ever seen. The parades would be global, not Liverpool, Manchester, or London. They would be global. They would be. It's hard to even book a trip away because obviously with the World Cup coming, I want to dip out with the family. But how do you dip out when we might be in a champion? Let me not even start. Let me not even start, people. Let's just sort this league out first. Tay says, don't mean to get ahead of myself, but if we have a good enough lead, we can focus on the Champions League. I say don't get ahead of myself, and that's the next super chat. Is it fate? We'll find out. Thanks for Van Persie in 2012, says Micah. Can we ask the same favor for Lewis Skelly? Need to see you in Cape Town when you come. Love for the love. One day, Cape Town, 100%. But you don't bring that guy's name around these parts. You see Van Persie? Anyway, let May come and I'll forget about all of that nonsense because until we get over the line in the Premier League, all of that nonsense is still very much in my mind. I want to flip. I'm not going to lie, but it's a great night. Jack says, let it all get worse. To all rivals crying today, gotta love it. Brutal first match from Matisse in attendance. Glock 14, 2 goals tomorrow. Fingers crossed. And if they're early, then let's hope for a third. Akin says, Turkish, I'm planning to do a madness if we win this league. I prayed for days like this. At almost 40 years old, I went from winning stuff to being mudded for 20 years. I pray we focus and wrap this up. Love for the love. Akin, ain't we all, brother? Ain't we all? Like I said, I'm thinking of holidays and thinking how to work it around things that ain't even happened yet. So let it happen. Let it happen. Like I said, if it doesn't happen, I'm a finished man. Forget a holiday. It'll be my burial. No, that I'll have to plan. Real Bull Talk says, my broski Turkish. I wish some of our teams from the late 2000s could have played in this league. Guys like Fabregas, etc., deserve the Prem. This is when the Chelsea fans come in and say, you got a Prem. Yeah, but yeah, he wanted one with us. You was the default. Never forget that. Big up. Aaron says, big up Turkish. Been a while. Can't wait to be at the Emirates tomorrow. We owe Liverpool one. To be honest, we owe Liverpool 1, 2, 3, and more. Been Anfield during some dark times. I would love a 5-1. Dark times. I can't tell you how many times I came back from utter smokings at Anfield to see a letter come through the post 3 weeks later saying I've been flashed and got 3 points. It's just I was constantly driving up north, collecting more points than Arsenal. Coming back down here, insurance going up. It's all mad. And I'm not even a mad driver. But you know, sometimes you're on a motorway, wind blowing through your hair. I got hair there. I had some hair them times too, really, but that was when it was leaving. I mean, that's probably why my hairline was the way it was, going up and down Liverpool, Manchester, year in, year out, to see your team 3-1, 4-5-1, 5-0, all of that, and come back with the window down. That wind was taking the hair and saying, yep, out of here. Stress. But we're back, people. Full head of hair and a Premier League title around the corner. Shikar says Turkish Man City have some difficult matches away against United, Tottenham, and Liverpool. If we win our next 6, we can seriously win the league by mid-Feb. Big up to you. Love from India. We can, brother. I know that one came in a bit earlier, but you know, you're literally echoing my thoughts and I echo yours. ADR says, I'm in the US. Do you know what date they typically do the parade? Would it be the day after the last game or that weekend? Should I tell you how deep I've gone into this? It would be the day after we win the league, which is what, 24th of May or something like that. But because I went to look at how I'm going to plan things around this summer, I then thought, but let's say we're in the Champions League final, which is a week later. Let's just say we're there. I ain't saying we will be. I'm just saying, let's just say, you know. Then what happens? I mean, do we do the parade? And then, I mean, it's been so long since we paraded a major. I mean, I wouldn't mind back-to-back Monday parades, if I'm honest with you. I wouldn't even wait. Premier League, you win that, bang it on a Monday. Champions League, you win that, back-to-back, bang it on the next Monday. We'd shut shit down, back-to-back, without a shadow of a doubt. I can't tell you what we would do, though. So if we get knocked out the Champions League, know that it will be the day after the final day of the season. I believe. Am I wrong? I'm not wrong, people. It'd be the next home game. But the parade is the next home game after we're champions. I'm sure it was end of the season before. No, man, maybe you're right. It's been so long. Can't remember. You see, I'm out here feeding misinformation. Monday. Monday. There's 3.4K here. There's at least 1,500 ops thinking, I hope you man drop this because the things you're saying now is insane. But they won't say it in the chat. They're not as loud as they used to be. Michael says, have fun in New York. We have lots of great Arsenal fans, as you know. Have a drink on me at O'Hanlon's. Have been following your channel forever. Marino and Trossard, my cup heroes. My cup's heroes. Regardless, heroes. Trossard, Marino, I get it. Big up Michael, man. I love for the super chat. I'll have that drink. Why not? I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it. I've seen the artwork outside O'Hanlon's and I've seen the vibes and I've done my research and I've had recommendations and the staff already been in touch and yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. Nothing big though. I mean, I'm telling people here, I'm just saying come and link up. I ain't planning on doing anything apart from my normal match reaction and a bit of. I'm gonna vlog a little bit. Why not? You like Madrid and Paris last year, so let me start this year with a New York. I'm going to a few places. Where will I be? I wanna go Times Square for the midnight moment where it's all artwork. I want to go there. I think that would be a nice view and a nice vlogging opportunity. I'm gonna go Max B concert, first concert since he's come out of jail on Saturday the 17th. O'Hanlon Saturday 17th earlier that day. Knicks game on Monday the 19th. And whatever the weather for the rest, I need to go cornbread. I need to go cuts and slices. I need to go that's deli. I need to do a lot of things, man. I'm getting hungry even talking about it. Scalachi says, think Mick and the players have a calmness and assuredness in a way they haven't had past seasons. These men ain't ramping. One game at a time. Been quality so far. James Bond says, I don't know. I mean, can you? I'm sure in New York it's legal. I hope so. I mean, legal or not. I mean, I'll get this channel locked off. Yeah, I'm not sure. Please follow the government guidelines in your local areas and let me know. I think we're good. Need more of our community to be expecting so we have more wins and trophies. Love for the love. Kusta, love for the love, and 100% agree. Finally, we're getting back to that stage where everyone will know what it feels like for us to win something special, really special. Because FA Cups are special, but Premier Leagues are different. Like they will say Champions Leagues are different. Cool, we don't know. But we can tell them Invincible is different. They don't know. Remember that. If we go double-digit lead, I want you to do a solo title talk on Big Six channel. Could do. Why not, man? Title talk, call in. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. I mean, I have got plans this season, or we have got plans this season to offer more content in different ways, shapes, and forms. So, in terms of the calling we do, community calling, we're going to be back with that real soon. But we also want to up the levels of it too eventually, because I think listening to and allowing the community to have a say is a big part of keeping a channel successful, keeping the community engaged, and you've been a big part of the journey. So continue letting me know what you want to see, people. ADR says Dog, sorry, we win Premier League and we are in a Champions League final. I'm moving to the UK to piss off the ops. If you move, shout me, because I'll already be on them streets pissing man off from here to Manchester and back. Trust me on that. Forget the mileage on the whip. I'll run it up. from London to Manchester and back. There'll be a Premier League title in my car. I'll be 5 bills up. 100 of that will probably go straight on petrol, but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. What could I get with the 4? I'd have to get something special. But listen, we'll talk when we get there. It's coming up to 45 minutes already. It's all mad. It's all mad. That would be so disrespectful. Did I skip your last super chat? 13 points. I skipped it. Let me see. 13. Well, let me just read this one first. 13 points will do it going into match week 33 if we win there. Okay, if we win, yeah, but I said 15 because if we draw, but then if we draw, they still got the goal difference thing would have to be mad. Well, let's go there 16 points up then. Let's go there 16 points. Let's just guarantee it. Let's just guarantee it. 16 points up. How do you even guarantee it with a loss? 18 points up, 19 points up. Let's go there 19 points up. That's the aim, people. We go. Nah, but then 19 we would have already won the league. Needs to be 18. Needs to be 18. 18 points up. That's what we need to become, Etihad. Kyle says this season could be monumental. Turkish. Like, what the fuck? What do you call sharks with no teeth? City. Boy, says Kel. I waited so bad for this video. Big up, bro. Come on. Hopefully I've delivered this. Like I said, it's different to a match reaction. We're talking, we're engaging, we're venting, we're gassing. But it's been a long time. And I used to enjoy these hell of a lot. So why not once in a while? The sharks have transformed into sardines. Imagine you can just order them on Deliveroo now. I'm so happy, says Go to Nelly. More than you can believe. What the fuck is with Pep constant spitting on the sideline? He's disgusted. He's disgusted. What happened with AFTV? Long story, brother. Long story. That's a story for another day. Tom says the docile fin sharks. Love for the love from Cape Town. Smash Liverpool, says Jimmy, and it's a long way to be in hours 100. A long way. You sure Steve did not say shart in the water? We'll find out in a couple of weeks when he's back, or when Steve's missing 2 shows, then I'm missing 2 shows because I'm going to be in New York. So me and Steve actually ain't on the show together for the next 4 big sixes. So I expect by that time, yeah, it'll be signed, sealed, delivered, and them men will be arguing amongst themselves about who let who down the most. It's all in our hands, says Elton. We've got no more excuses, and nor we should. Don't let anyone tell us the Premier League is bad. The big 6 are bad. And Farhan says, see you at the effing parade. See you there, brother. Cara Bobbins Prem double. I can feel it. Why not? Anything coupled up with a Prem, I'll take it. If Arteta bottles it, he needs to be arrested. I mean, I don't disagree. Love for the love. Make sure you smoke the ops on the big 6. Come on. Crazy Gunner says, win the league at the Etihad on Steve's head top. That'll be Turkish. I'm a 6'3" midfielder. Can I play for Liverpool? I'll ask Grizz. Big up from Dublin, bro. Captain is still a problem. Brother, right now, I don't see the problems. Right now, I'm just looking at the light at the end of the tunnel vision, and just go for it. Just go for it. If you need to make up for someone else, make up for someone else. Because right now, at times, it feels like we're playing without a striker or not playing to a striker. So at times, it does feel like we're already handicapped in terms of feeling like it's 10 men. Big up, little man, my B-Day twin, 28th of January. Come on, how old are you going to be, brother? Man City need to go Bridge, Old Trafford, Anfield, and Spurs, their bogey team. I mean, at this moment in time, anyone can get something from them. Then it says set piece coach, legend, piece coach, legend, set piece. No, I think you just worded it wrong. I was thinking for a sec, you're trying to catch me out here. Too much pieces. We've already had a lot of these. That's all long. Casual says, hopefully you stick by Arteta till the end this time. I mean, you're talking to someone who for years now has been there saying, listen, I see something. But you got to win something, brother. You got to win something, right? So don't try and do that whole, I always supported Arteta, so hopefully you can do it this time. Listen, we go win the league, and guess what we need to do next season? We need to go win the league again. At the very least, you challenge. A lot of babies will be created when Arsenal win. Welcome, Mr. First Super Chat. Take my money. Why not? I got this one in already. Big Six. Did I get this one in? Yeah, I did. Big Six and Loose Cannons have been phenomenal. Big up CKE. Love for the love, my brother. I'll spot you the gases, ADR. Come on, man. We move, man. Just shout me. You name Yokorez. What's going on, Hamed? Has Caleb changed his username or something? I don't know, but big up. And we're back up to the top again. Michael says, Ment Trossard, Marino, my cult heroes if we win. And yes, be sure to hit up Cornbreads. Here's another 5 for the drink. These New York prices are no joke. So you're out there, Michael, yeah? Are you gonna be at O'Hanlon's, or you're not gonna be about that weekend? Should I bother going Nets? I was gonna go Nets on the Friday night, but I'm thinking I'd do the whole midnight moment, Times Square Friday. I've heard going to the Nets ain't as, yeah. Albo says, can't believe we've lost 2 games all season. Both lucky, to be honest, and people still want my gaffer out. Clueless lads, love for the love. Big up DM Arsenal Archives, a channel I frequent regularly. Win tomorrow, we win the league. Slip up and we don't. The psychological damage of not going 8 clear will be mega. Hope you're well, my guy. Catch up soon. To be honest, I need to catch up definitely with you and a lot of people, but yeah, definitely you in particular. It's been like 6-7 months I haven't spoken to you. And actually, Yokorez, I mean, we had that whole Willie Sam, won't he sign away game. I'm still gonna cash that in, brother. I'm still gonna cash that in. So we'll talk. How could that pop up in my head? Just, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. Let's get to Champions League semis or something. But think of me when we're in the Champions League knockout stages, because I'm looking to do what I done last year, and if I can drive it, I'll drive it. Akin says Semenyo twist, as confirmed by Jamie Redknapp on Sky tonight. Is it Liverpool or Arsenal? I don't think we need him, in my opinion. We need a young Rice. What is this? Is this true? I mean, Jamie Redknapp, breaking news. That doesn't really sound legitimate, but let me know more. Doing my uni thesis on the impact and meaning you and other fan channels have for us fans. Would love to have a chat if you can make time. That's on Monday. Yeah, shout me Instagram. I mean, we can sort something out, I'm sure. Why not? I mean, I've helped a couple of people with a couple uni projects in the past, so yeah, simple conversation. Let's do it. Inshallah, we win the league at City. Turkish, I want you to cook Steve. Tomorrow, Mob will be lit when we cook Liverpool. Big up yourselves, bro. That's on Comedy Star TV. Brother, like I said, Steve's away for 2 shows. I'm away for the 2 after. 4 shows back to back. Me and Steve ain't going to be on shows. And like I said, by the time I come back at this rate, these men are going to be bickering between themselves. And I might just bail it on stream and just call it a day. But yeah, not just Steve. I know the chat wants Steve to be cooked, and he will certainly be cooked come time. But everyone there, you see me, you see the pain that Matisse and Tobes are gonna feel when they see us lift it. That could feed families. That could grow children. That's got as much nutrients as breast milk. It does. The pain of rivals seeing us back at the top table, kings again. We'll only see it in their eyes, the Tottenham and Chelsea fans. Because this new rivalry with City, let's see if they clap back next season. Liverpool hasn't been a rivalry for 30 years or so. And United, I mean, couldn't care less what they're doing right now. I hope Steve sat back and felt comfortable being 1-0 up again. Steve's a madman. Steve said that Nuri was in the ambulance on the way back to Manchester. And I've gone on Twitter and someone's added me saying, Nuri's starting at AFCON. Yeah, he just said what he needed to say and got out of the country. Turkish, my first child will be born in June 2026. Will next year be the best year of my life when Arsenal also go on to win it? Next year? It's this year, brother. What country are you in that is still 2025, bro? It's 2026. Am I going mad? It's 2026. So you mean this year? You must mean this year. And yes, Yes, 100%. ADR says, last chat before I got to put the free kids down, but I appreciate you being a real one. Never change. You're a reason I'm trying this YouTube thing. I don't know if it'll work, but let's try it. Have a good night, brother. Brother, those words mean a lot because it sounds like you know what it is. I'm not meant to get rid of that. I mean, you know what it is in terms of trying a thing and seeing what comes of it, and the community, including yourself and everyone else. Love for the love. Let me go show ADR some love as well. If you enjoy, share, do all of that stuff. But yeah, appreciate that, man. And go put the little ones to sleep, man. 11:30 though, brother. What's going on? No school tomorrow? Actually, you might not even be in the UK. And I'm one to talk. I mean, sometimes the guy's up with me going mad at 11. So, but yeah, it is what it is. Life of a dad. Oh, we're gonna win the league. We're gonna win the league again. 21 years. Get your kits, people. Get your kits. Because I'm telling you, when you win stuff, the kits mean so much more. Home, away, third, get them. I mean, yeah, get them. Yeah, they'll sell out soon. They're probably sold out already. But this is the season. 21 long ass years, bro. You're telling me my blood is boiling for victory tomorrow. That one's from the legend. Big up. And yes, we must. But you must like, hype, subscribe. You must make sure you're there on the Big Six. Subscribe there because the mob is live tomorrow from 7:30. Is the match an 8 p.m. kickoff? I believe it is an 8 p.m. kickoff. If it is an 8 p.m. kickoff, then we're live from 7:30. I'll have a quick check. Yep, it's an 8 p.m. kickoff, so we will be live by 7:30 on this channel. Match reaction will be out after that on this channel. Loose cannons will be out on the day after that. And then it's Portsmouth, calm one. Then it's Chelsea, Carabao, not so calm. Why? Because a certain someone broke into this house last time we played each other. A certain someone brought me to a war and wore a cream tracksuit to same said war and left me to fight on my own in a battle that I didn't really have the heart for. It's not my club, is it? But I still came out victorious somewhat. So yes, Chelsea, I'm looking forward to that one. But look, here's me looking past Liverpool and Portsmouth. How dare I? I'm getting greedy, people. How greedy? Big up, just busy. Turkish, I'm expecting to be a father too. 2 separate kids this year. Huh? I mean, big up. But then I saw your username. So I don't know if you're being genuine. Because imagine I've just read Turkish. I'm expecting to be a father to 2 separate kids this year. And then I've seen twerk for work is the username. I mean, I don't know. Big up if it's true. If it plays in with the twerking for working, then that's also quite funny. So big up on the joke, whichever way it is. Big up, man. That's a mad comment. Trust me, but this is what the community is about, man. Sometimes you get mad comments. I ain't been caught out with one of those, them catcher outers of a comment for many years, and the community know that, so they're gonna try from time to time. Tobes must be fuming. Listen, I ain't even said a word to them. I will see them tomorrow. Like I said, the pain in their eyes. The pain in their eyes. It's like breast milk to a newborn. Nutrients, vitamins, minerals, fibers, essential fats, carbs. Ugh. Am I a sicko? I don't think I'm sick. 21 years will do this to a man. 21 years will do this to a man. A lot of people feel bad for Tobes. Don't feel bad for Tobes ever. Because he's that guy's, yeah. That guy doesn't deserve anyone to feel sorry for him, that's for sure. Like a vanilla Hue. Bro, that's what it is. It's food replacement. Food replacement. If you're hungry, feed off that pain. Feed off that pain. deep within the eyes. But listen, on that note, listen, it's getting on. It's coming up to an hour, but I'm gonna lock it off there because I've started rambling a little bit. And I did say I'm gonna give an hour, so should I give 4 more minutes? Let's give 4 more minutes. 4.5 to be exact. So come on. Questions, thick fast, thoughts, thick fast, pause, thick fast. I'm going mad. I'm going mad. Nah, you man are the legends, man. Big up Boston Gooners. Come on, remember New York. If you're there, O'Hanlon's Saturday, Nottingham Forest, Arsenal, Times Square Friday night. I'm gonna be there from like 11 p.m. I'm trying to see the midnight moment art display, all of that. Max B concert Saturday. I've actually got 2 tickets to Max B on Sunday that I don't need because in my haste I bought 2 for Sunday, then I saw Saturday, and then I've got 2 for Saturday. So is there any Max B fans here that are in New York? Actually, let me know in the comment section, because to be honest with you, the one that I've got for me on the Saturday might even be spare too if things don't work out the way they needed to have worked out. If I'm, but yeah, we'll see. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section. Comedy Star again says, I'm trying to get the 3rd away kit player version at the moment. Oh, I'm telling you, that's like the 100k subscribers that won on the Big 6. I tried to get them the player version, but I couldn't. So like I said, kits that are beautiful like that one, they will sell out by Christmas. Like I don't know why the production is stopped at Christmas when you consider how much they love money and how much more they could make if they extended that a little bit, but that is the case. If we win, I do expect that they re-release all these kits anyway. You know, Arsenal, like, can you imagine we win the title, they re-release all these kits with a what is it, gold badge Premier League. I don't know what I buy. It's been so long, I don't know what happens anymore. Just win it. Just win it, and we'll take everything that comes with it But let's just win it. That's right now, that's all I care about. I'm flipping out. All you've asked me is about kits and stock. But yeah, I mean, if it's out of stock, it's out of stock. But if we win something, they'll be back. They'll be back. And really, if you want it, like how I think you want it, then go and try and get it on a eBay or on a. You have to make sure there's ways to make sure it's authentic. I mean, I can't get into all of that now. Cams has just confirmed that he is on Man United versus Man City. So we've got Cams on that watch along in my place, alongside Tobes, alongside Matisse, alongside Grizz. And to be honest, Cams is going to be on Man United winning. So when Man United do what they need to do, what I hope they do, what we pray they do, then I'm going to be watching that. Cam's going mad, Matisse, Tobes, and Grizz in pain. Again, breast milk to a newborn. I will love it, even from New York. Big up Turkish. Max, come on. Hope you and the family are well. If Arsenal win the league or Champions League, actually, Cam's messaged again. Ooh, okay, that's cool. If Arsenal win the league or Champions League or both, I'm coming up to England. Would love to see you there. Link up, bro. If you're here, I'm here. If we win what we need to win, I'll be here for the parade. So without a doubt, I'll be linking up with a lot of people in the community. Make sure, people. Make sure. Cool. All right, cool. On that note, people, I think we are closing in on 1 hour. Player versions are horrible, says JJ. Well, tight fitting. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I get you. The replicas are more comfy. But like, I just pass, or I'm just buying to pass down whatever I'm gonna pass down to Zekai. And one day he can wear them and do what he needs to do and wear what he needs to wear. So I always buy the. And to be honest with you, I mean, I've got my plug at Adidas, so like, I don't actually buy them. But yeah, let me not get my thing locked off. That's why I always request the creme de la creme version. But you're right, the creme de la creme version doesn't fit as nice. But yeah, I am going to wrap it up, people, and leave it on that note. Man City dropped points again, 3 Ds in 7 days. Ouch, ouch indeed. We play Liverpool tomorrow. If we win, 8 points on City, 8 points on Villa. The rest are already gone with the wind. So, we have a chance, people. We have a big chance. I'll be back tomorrow, match reaction. Make sure you're back here tomorrow to see that match reaction, like that match reaction, hype that match reaction like you're gonna do to this video right now. Peace. I'm out.